and welcome back to the YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have Playmatter YugiTuber in the red playing Mermail, going up against Duelrock88 in the blue that's playing Geargia. And once again for our co-commentator, we have the Cali effect. At least I believe we do. He's there. He's just being shy now. He flipped himself face down, just like a Geargia armor for this commentary. But
no, I just wanted to make you look like a douche. It's like, we have the Cali effect. There's no one there. But Duelrock88 is going to activate Upstart Goblin into a 10 Goldfish, which is going to summon Geargia Accelerator. Then, which is going to cycle into its Geargia Armor, which is going to set itself face down, followed by 3 back row. Am I right, Duelrock88? Is that what you're doing today?
You're not,
no.
Because he's going to use the Arsenal to bring out the Augur, and then he's probably going to overlay the Augur and the Goldfish for something.
Okay. Why didn't you just go 10 Goldfish into your X-Seed summon?
Just to thin out his deck, probably. He's going to first turn Dweller.
All right,
really
so
good because
he knows what he's playing against.
Well, exactly. Like I said, this is round 2, and now all the decks are public, so now the fact that he knows he's playing against Mermail, first turn Dweller is pretty good.
Well, that's kind of douchey. Just a little bit. I know what you're playing, so I'm just going to go be douchey. Even, I mean, he is trying to win, so I can't knock him.
You can't blame him, right?
So, what's this guy called again?
This is Playmatter Yugitube.
Okay. Playmatter is going to reveal TS and discard Dragoons with no effect. Well, maybe with effect. Depending on how Duelrock does this. It's going to chain Abyss Dweller to that.
Right. And that Teus is going to special summon itself. And now the Dragoons is going to be negated, obviously, since Duelrock chained the Dweller.
Well, its effect can't be activated. So it never got negated.
That's true. Okay.
And then the TS is lost to Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare.
Interesting. And then in response to that, he's going to chain Mask Change second.
Too strong! Too strong! Too strong!
And then the TS is going to be met with Compulse.
What else is... What's next?
Wow.
What's next? Okay, because
really strong.
Yeah, that's been... Yeah.
And that Teus actually gets destroyed because Trap Hole Nightmare doesn't target.
Okay.
So it's not like it's losing its target. It's still destroying the card, and it doesn't matter where it is.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
So, Playmatter is going to special summon Aqua Spirit in Defense, followed by a back row. Keep in mind that Abyss Dweller is 2,200 attack since a water monster is attached to it.
Right. And all of his other water monsters as well, if he has any others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's other 10 Goldfish he'll summon.
Hey, 101 could be 2,600, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
But he's going to use the effect of Aqua Spirit to switch the Dweller to defense mode, which is actually a really strong play because it gives him an out to the Dweller now.
Very smart move.
Yep.
Both of these players have little to no resources right now. Aqua Spirit is going to declare attack on Abyss Dweller. Is it met by back row?
It could potentially be, and there's the Dimensional Prison.
There's the Dimensional Prison. That's not good.
Yeah. Oh,
and then the Abyss Sphere. All right. This match
good.
Yeah, this match has more turns than that little place in San Francisco. What's the little turny place called?
Lombard Street.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me. No. Place has more turns than Lombard Street. I like this match already.
So he's gonna summon out the Lin. The Lin's gonna run over the Dweller. And that's going to be it. Duelrock88 not looking too good with just one set monster. I mean, unless that's an armor, then he's sitting pretty, but...
Yeah, unless it's an armor, I feel that... Oh, it's an armor.
Okay.
There we go. I was like, I feel that Dark Matter has... Or Play Matter. I don't know, whatever. Hey, Gray Matter, Dark Matter, Play Matter. If he wants to be Walter White, he can be whatever he wants to be, okay? But I feel that he would have had a disadvantage had it not been an armor. Now, since he has an armor... He can make some pretty decisive plays that can change the course of this game.
Not to mention he has the Augur, which just allows him to dig further into his deck and grab out the Accelerator.
At the cost of attacking.
That's true, but at this point, attacking is not really going to do you much since the Lind is going to destroy itself in the end phase anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, He's going to go ahead and make the Gigant. He's going to detach, and he's going to go back into his deck, doing what Geargia do best, and just collecting more and more resources.
You know what? I wonder why he didn't go into Honor Arc.
He might, because he grabbed a second accelerator, so he might do that now.
I thought you can only summon machines under Augur, though.
Oh, that might be true.
Yeah, so, like... That's interesting. He obviously really trusts his back row if he's going to let Lyn resolve. When he could have went into... No, but then he would have lost his Geargi armor. So,
yeah,
he must really believe in his back row, though.
Yeah. But Playmatter going to have the lead off of the destruction of Lind, and that can easily run over the Gigant. Let's see if that back row is real.
Nope.
And it's not.
Okay, that's interesting. Now Playmatter's going to follow up with back row, maybe? No back row? All right.
No back row. He's just leaving the lead out there to...
Then stop going to the main phase too, nigga!
And, I mean, Duelrock can just go ahead and get more resources with the armor since Playmatter did nothing to deal with it, so...
And now he can deal with the lead.
Exactly. Now he can do a 101 play or Castel or really anything he wants at this point.
Okay, it makes more sense to go into his first play than... What the hell is that?
That is Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. That's another play you could do.
Yeah, okay, I couldn't see it. Like, it's so blurry. I'm gonna go to full screen.
So...
Still can't see it. Oh, well.
The Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon is going to take 1,350 attack from the lead and add it to itself, making it 3,850.
Too strong.
And then he's also going to summon out the Arsenal for an additional 1,700.
I have to admit, this is probably one of the best games I've seen in this whole tournament. Just from the first couple of turns. It's been pretty exciting all the way through. Let's see if Playmatter can make a sound comeback. Nope.
I mean, that Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, that's 3,850. That's a big number.
It's a very big number, with Geargi armor still gaining him advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Playmatter has really any way to deal with that armor.
Looks like Playmatter has exhausted his resources, and the Geargia, piloted by Duelrock, can just finish him on off. What a second Dweller, alright.
So he plays 2 Dwellers. That's really big, especially in this matchup.
That's not very nice at all. That's just like Mega Douche mode.
And so Playmatter set a Gund, and he's just going to attack for 3,850 with the Dark Rebellion.
I mean, providing that Playmatter has some super strong comeback right now, right? Dark Hole, right? Geki. Those would be nice.
He needs something big here. Otherwise, it's not looking good. He has salvage. Okay, that's something. So he's going to grab back the Lyn and the gun. Okay.
It means nothing if that Dweller is allowed to stay on the field, though.
It does. But he might be potentially... Oh, no, he's just going to set. Okay.
No back row? Anything?
Huh. Interesting. I mean, why wouldn't he... I wonder if he should have just scooped at that point. But maybe he
wants to fight it through. I don't know.
Hey. Game's not over, so the last card is played, man.
Yeah. Are you playing Battle Fader? What kind of question is that?
He could be. You never know. We've seen.
I know, but he's asking him like he's gonna tell him.
Oh, it's a goldfish.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, it's good because now he has another turn to live.
No, the thing is, that's interesting that he plays 10 goldfish. I wonder for what.
I would imagine just easier rank 4 plays because you can just goldfish into Pike and then get your Pike going, and then you can rank 4 just right off of that.
And now the Abyss Dweller is sitting there naked, allowing for Playmatter to use his gun. He's going to opt to use Tias's effect instead. Tias is going to discard gun to special summon itself. I can only imagine gun beating back the other Tias. Maxi is chained in response.
Yeah, so I think Playmatter's forced to take the Maxi challenge here because the position that he's in, he needs to do something about that board.
Is it just me, or is Duelrock just mainboarding all of the answers today?
He seems like he has all the answers.
Double Dweller, Maxi in hand. I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
So he's going to grab Pike off of the Teus effect and special summon the lead back off the Gund effect, and it looks like
he has to go on a Big Eye.
It has to be Big Eye, yeah. He needs to steal that Dark Rebellion Dragon.
That's not looking nice, though. 4 cards gained off from Duelrock's hand.
Oh, Fiendish Chain.
It's met with a Fiendish Chain. Is that going to be met with a Typhoon, maybe? We already know 1 card in his hand. Nope.
No, he's just going to set. Now, he still does have potentially another turn. I mean, you gotta hand it to Play Matter. It looked like he was out of it, but he's managed to keep himself alive.
He bought himself another turn with a Lin face down. This still could be in his favor.
Yeah. He cannot get gamed in this situation because he has to use the Dark Rebellion to run over the Big Eye. And depending on what that face down is, that's probably the Lind.
We know it's the Lind. It's not another 10 goldfish, is it?
Hey, it could be, man. He bluffed it before.
Yeah, he did it. He did good with the bluff. So Lind is gonna special summon Megalo. That's a Megalo deal. Get it? Megalo deal. Like, right,
Raigeki in main phase 2. I think Duelrock just doesn't want anything.
Duelrock has all of the answers today. Like, I feel for Play Matter. He's just getting sacked over and over.
Oh, but Snatch Steal! What about getting sacked?
Yeah, alright, never mind. Unless it's met with a typhoon, and never mind. I ain't saying nothing else.
This game could just be completely turned around now.
Oh, come on, Duelrock. How can you call that a nice top deck? You've been top decking for days.
So he's going to attack into the arsenal. And the MST.
Oh, gee, never would have saw that coming. I told you.
That's rough.
And how you gonna compliment a nigga and then Typhoon is his top deck?
He has Soul Charge, though. Does he still have something left?
No, I don't think you can enter your battle phase if you sold...
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Vanity's emptiness. Gee. Yeah, it's the guy with all the answers today.
Doesn't matter. So, Duelrock88 takes game 1, regardless of that Soul Charge play or not.
Yeah, I don't like you, Duelrock. You had all of the answers.
Well, after Play Matter was forced to take that Max C challenge, I mean, that pretty much is what gave him all the answers.
No, it was the answers before the answers. The first turn Dweller, then the second Dweller. Yeah. I'm salty.
So
don't worry, Play Matter. I'm salty for you.
So Play Matter's going to start off with the Gen X Undyne play. Going to go +2, grabbing the Marksman and the Controller and pitching the Dragoons.
I'm hella salty for him.
Salty, I just noticed the salt water the Atlanteans are in.
Oh! So, Duelrock is going to summon Girgi Arsenal, attack over the Undyne, inflicting 500 points of damage. Main phase 2, he's going to tribute the Arsenal to summon Girgi Armor?
Yes. Oh, no, he's going Augur.
Okay.
Interesting.
Right. I don't understand, but...
Maybe he's going to Accelerator. Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense. And he's going to make Dweller again?
He could. He could also go for Gigant.
I think Gigant or Dweller. I mean, knowing him, he probably goes into Dweller with 5 back row or 4 back row.
5 back row. 5 back row. 4 cards in hand. I like that.
That 1, 2,
a 3.
Oh, gee! Never would have guessed.
He's playing Girgia? What? 4 back row?
Yeah, man. It's like Play Matter just got the small end of the stick here, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
not really the best position to be in.
And with the wide variety of traps that Duelrock plays, I mean, you really cannot guess what's back there.
Yeah. No telling.
We've seen
3 Vanity's Emptiness.
We've seen Fiendish Chain. We've seen Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. I mean, who knows? It could be anything at this point. We've seen Dimensional Prison.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mermails are just getting wrecked today.
Oh,
Snowman Eater! Whoa, that's an innovative side. I remember Snowman Eater back in the day.
So it's gonna pop the Dweller.
In phase mash change. In phase mash change.
Oh, that would have been so clutch if he had it.
That would have been just too strong. I would have just been like, oh man.
There's no way though that Duelrock88 would not have had an answer to the acid play if he
You got a point there. You got a point there.
Like
you know he does. Yeah, you know he would have an answer. I know he would. You know he would.
So Play Matter going to summon the Marksman. He gets the direct attack through, and now the Marksman gets to activate its effect, which will allow him to summon an Atlantean.
He can't summon Dragoon since it's at 1 and it's already in his graveyard. He's going to opt to summon Infantry. Infantry gets him a second summon. Oh, there's the mash change.
The mash change. He's going to target the Infantry. This could be big.
If it's that 5th card that he gets to activate, I'm going to be so salty again. I swear, if it's that 5th card.
And there's the Acid. So now Acid's going to be able to wipe out the entire back row of Duelrock88 if it resolves.
And Acid doesn't have a choice in his effect. His effect is mandatory.
It's mandatory.
What I tell? Oh my god! I hate this game. I hate this game.
Now, let's keep an eye out for what the other back row are to see if he did have another option.
No, I hate this game. It doesn't matter. So, Play Matter is going to make Anganir. He's going to protect him for, you know, whatever comes through.
I guess that's pretty good. I mean, the Snowman Eater's done its job. The Marksman's pretty much just a sitting duck at this point. But I guess, I mean, Duelrock88 just drew another back row, so who knows?
TS effect is going to activate, sending Bislee to the graveyard to special summon TS himself. Does Duelrock have a response? He thinks a lot.
He does do a lot of thinking. Duelrock88.
And there goes the Vanidus.
Right. So, Duelrock had the answer to the Acid, regardless.
Nah. It ain't even like that. It's the fact that he always has the answer.
So rather than the special summon, he's going to normal summon the Lind.
And he's still going to think about that. I don't think there's much thought. You take, okay, sure.
Dimensional Prison.
I think Anganir is going to chain its effect.
Potentially? I mean, there's really no reason not to.
Yeah, I mean that's almost obvious if you ask me.
Yeah, I think, but Duelrock might have, yeah.
Oh, all right, there you go. There's more answers for days.
I was going to say, Duelrock wouldn't burn a Dimensional Prison, like, just
yeah, Duelrock's not a dumb player, so we already seen that coming.
I mean, to be fair, Duelrock is probably the most decorated player in this tournament.
Yeah. Well, what's his decorations?
All of the tops he has at YCS's, and just for how good of a player he is in general.
I don't know that nigga. Nah, he's definitely a good player, though, but, man, I'm just telling you, all these answers, every single time, I don't know, man, I don't know.
Yeah, so that Abyss Sphere brings out the Lin, crashing for another 1,500 damage.
And then at the end phase, Lin will destroy herself.
It would. Oh!
And meet a Soul Drain.
Cal, you're right about the answers. Duelrock has them. This is just almost unfair for Play Matter.
Play Matter. I have your salt. I have your salt.
And the
I have your salt.
Macrocosmos.
I have your salt today. I don't know if you're salty about this, but I have your salt.
But the thing is, Duelrock doesn't have any monster, so if he doesn't have any way to protect his life points, I mean, he could lose next turn.
Well, the only thing he needs is a Geargi armor. It's not like Mermels have a monster to get over it. Watch him rip the Geargi armor right now.
Hey, you never know.
Look, I'm not surprised. This is Duelrock88 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he ripped the armor.
He gets the Augur.
It's just as good. I mean, granted, I'll give him this. The odds of him getting a Geargia monster he needed are pretty high, but it's still that he got it.
I mean, he could have gotten Arsenal, Armor.
I mean, Arsenal still would have been stronger than Undyne.
Yeah, that's true. So he's going to go for the Gigant. Luckily for Play Matter, Duelrock cannot attack this turn.
Well, it doesn't really matter with Soul Drain, Macrocosmos, and Fiendish Chain on the board.
Yeah, and plus now Duelrock does have a monster, so that Play Matter is going to have to figure out a way to get over it if he wants to win this match.
Maybe another match change? Oh, no. Oh, just back row.
He's just switching to defense, and he's set one.
So Duelrock's going to gain even more advantage through Geargi and X's effect.
Yep. He's going to summon the Arsenal first, though.
Okay.
And then he's going to activate the Gigant, just like we thought.
Okay.
And I'd probably go for an Accelerator, yeah. And so
I'd be hella salty if I was Play Matter.
I mean, at this point, he's free to go into another rank 4. I don't really know. I mean, what... Plus, that back row could have some influence here. We don't know.
Oh, that back row has major influence for Duelrock. Watch, it's going to be a Mirror Force, and then he's going to counter with a Wire Tap, because he has all the answers today. The salt.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I have that inch 95 salt right now.
So there goes the Undyne. And he's going to tribute off the Arsenal to probably bring out an Armor. There we go. So now Duelrock's just going to be generating so much advantage.
Well, if this was met by a Raigeki, which Duelrock would probably have a Starlight Road face down for. Oh, Trap Stun! This could be interesting.
Yeah. No, Duelrock's so pro, he plays Magic Jammer. He doesn't need a Starlight Road.
Oh, man, Magic Jammer. Never would have seen that coming, man.
So Play Matter's going to summon the Teus by pitching the Goldfish, and he's going to grab Gund.
Why do you care? He's gonna summon the card we've seen for 2 years and pitch the gun and special summon some more.
The card we've seen for 2 years.
I mean, like, we saw him add it. I just couldn't remember its name.
So he's gonna use the pike to pitch the gun to add Snowman Eater to his hand. That's really cool that you can search the Snowman Eater off the pike.
It's really cool that you could do that.
Yeah, and so now he can actually just attack over the... He can't attack over the armor, unfortunately. But he can get rid of
What are you thinking about? What do you have? It's trap stun!
And so then he's going to use the effect of lead in main phase 2 to make him get rid of the accelerator.
Is he going to make Big Eye and steal that Gear King armor?
I think Draco Sack would make more sense. Yeah, there we go. Because they can pop the armor. Really skillful play.
Yeah, man. I just like taking people's monsters.
I mean, he could have taken the armor, but I really don't think that would have done him any good. I think Draco Sack puts him in a better position. You
are correct for Draco Sack's other effects.
Yeah, exactly.
Allowing him to get over the Macrocosmos soon enough to Soul Drain and other resources. Provided that Duelrock doesn't have the most amazing back row yet again.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Since Duelrock's going to be top decking right now, I mean, he could just switch that Draco Sack into attack next turn and just end it if he wanted to.
Well, we did see a Dimensional Prison by Duelrock. So. I doubt that he only plays one.
Yeah, he ripped another Augur.
Yeah, I would have never seen that coming either.
Duelrock88 with the top decks. That's incredible. So that's going to allow him to grab an Arsenal.
Unfortunately, Augur is going to be sitting there alone, so that only even more than confirms that he has back row to protect himself.
Exactly. Or he could be using the fact that Playmatter knows he has Dimensional Prison, knowledge of that in his deck, that he's using that to bait the fact that
bluffing.
He's just leaving the Augur out there vulnerable.
Yeah. So, Playmatter's going to do the smart thing, activating Draco Sack's first effect. And Duelrock has what now?
Doesn't look like
okay.
Oh, he's tributing.
Okay, didn't see that coming.
Okay.
Oh, so he's well aware of the Dimensional Prison. He just doesn't care.
Wow.
And game 3! Oh, Playmatter 2-stroke! Playmatter 2-stroke!
Wow.
This has been the best game I've ever commentated
in this thing. Really quick scoop as well.
That was, man. All right. So, it looks like I think it's balanced now. My salt level is down. I think we're good again.
I don't know. I still feel like Playmatter's been on the short end of the stick for some of these plays.
Oh, really? You're just feeling that?
Yeah,
really?
I just now am deciding that.
Well, like, maybe you want to like rewatch this video and, maybe it's not just a little bit.
Do we need to have like instant replay like how they do in sports so we can like watch them flip all these things over again?
Yeah, man. And it's like, really? He's had all the answers so far. So, Playmatter is going to discard the Marksman to activate TS's effect. Marksman and TS's effect are going to trigger. Keep in mind that, Marksman is mandatory, so it's going to be Chain Link 1, and TS is going to be Chain Link 2. Right. It's going to be met by Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare.
Mm-hmm. So, and very smart of Duelrock to ask what Marksman's target was first. Mm-hmm. Because that could potentially have affected the outcome of what trap he used.
Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to target first anyways, but, a lot of people don't.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't even... Yeah. It's just kind of... Some people just forget, even though you are supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always important. Know that things target.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He said no. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he said no, that he was about to do something.
No. So...
Duelrock special summons Geary Accelerator.
Off of the Arsenal.
Well, the reason why you go Accelerator is because when your Accelerator gets destroyed, you can still have a monster.
That's
what I mean?
Yeah. And so it looks like the end phase is going to go ahead and grab the Lind.
Okay.
Or... It has to be in main phase 2, though, technically, because it can't be... Because it has to be destroyed in the end phase. Is that correct?
Well, this is main phase 1.
Oh, main phase 1. Still in main phase 1. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no battle phase. Yeah.
Well, this isn't very nice. That Raigeki is pretty struggling.
Right. Okay.
But that's kind of like Playmatter's... That's his fault for reaching.
Right. And so, he's going to get the effects of one of his Linds, but he did kind of waste the Abyss Sphere, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he reached for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because Lind has to trigger... Or, I'm sorry, Sphere destroys itself on the next end phase, so you have to activate the Sphere in main phase 1/main phase 2 at the end of it, so to speak. You are correct. If you want all that to happen.
Well, thank you, sir. Just whatever.
So, Playmatter summons out the Pike, pitching the Infantry, and it's going to be met with a Fiendish Chain, and...
Oh, you got two options. You can destroy the Accelerator and give it a monster, you can destroy the Fiendish Chain and do nothing.
So,
Yeah, it's not looking bright right now.
Yeah,
period.
I mean, nothing really... Okay,
I mean, regardless, he's going to have to get over the Accelerator. That's what I'm thinking, but it's like...
Yeah, so he's using the Heavy Infantry to destroy the Fiendish Chain, even though the effect of the Pike won't resolve, because the Fiendish Chain already negated the effect of the Pike earlier in the chain.
Yep.
It was still interesting to see him opt to do that.
Well, we also should have seen this coming as well. You know, the Abyss Dweller play...
Right.
You know, Duelrock having the Raigeki and the Snatch Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the reason I think it's interesting is because he could have popped the Accelerator instead of the Fiendish Chain.
Mm-hmm. That was another interesting thing. You were correct. That's why I was like, you have to get over the Accelerator regardless, so might as well just get rid of it now.
Right, and that way, even though Duelrock would have had the Snatch Steel, he couldn't have gone into Dweller then.
Yeah, so I think that last turn was Playmatter's fault for not only overreaching with the double Lind on the field, but also not taking advantage of your infantry's effect to get rid of the Accelerator.
Right. Now, we're going to see Tidal come down. That was pitched from Undyne.
Oh, wow, and he just let that all go through.
Yeah,
he must have a deep prison face down.
What a shocker.
Never would have guessed, guys. I never would have guessed.
The reason how you could have guessed he had the deep prison is because he did not chain Dweller. Duelrock88 knew he had something back there that he did not need to waste one of his Dweller's detachments.
But that's Playmatter's fault. He should have just passed his turn, added the title back to his hand, and then made Leo next turn.
Right.
So that's Playmatter. That play did not help right there. That's not Duelrock's. It's not his luck. It's Playmatter not reading the opponent effectively.
And now Tidal is banished, just like it is for the April 1st format.
Oh, man, that's not very nice. But yeah, had he just read the Dweller right and just waited, ended his turn, grabbed the title back, summoned it again next turn with the Gen X controller to make Leo, it would have been a totally different story.
And now Duelrock's got some back row to protect that Dweller. Playmatter just setting one and passing. Things are not looking good right now.
It better be a Mirror Force. Okay, it's not.
It's not. So Playmatter's going to take the 2200. Keeping in mind that since Duelrock used the Pike, that the Dweller is at 22.
This is not cute at all.
And Playmatter needs something. He needs a Raigeki. He needs just some way to clear off that Dweller.
Yeah, man.
So he's going to normal the Pike.
And it's going to get met by Fiendish Chain?
He's checking to see if it's good.
Duelrock's definitely thinking.
Yeah, he's going to pitch an Undyne.
Oh, now we know you have the Fiendish Chain, dickwad.
No.
Or he's just probably saying thinking just to be thinking.
Yeah, and it looks like the search is going to go through. He's going to grab the Snowman Eater, which we've seen is a very good answer to the Dweller.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Snowman Eater being a really good card back in my day.
Yeah, but unfortunately he used his normal summon, so now that Pike is just going to be kind of sitting there.
Kind of set 2 turns behind, and Duelrock88 knows that the face-down monster is so... Well, that's another not nice card.
Yeah, seeing the Dimensional Fissure on top of it. So even if the Dweller does get destroyed, I mean, the Fissure is just pretty much, at this point, going to be doing the exact same goal as the Dweller.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Playmatter's setting what we can presume to be the Snowman Eater.
Oh, we both know it's the Snowman Eater. You're acting like he can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Without it.
Hey, he's bluffed the Tin Goldfish, man.
He has. You are correct, but I don't think bluffing the 10 Goldfish makes sense right here. You know, with Dweller being 2200 attack.
Yeah. But I'm saying he could be bluffing something else.
You right.
He's surprised us once before. So, Playmatter's just going to flip the Snowman Eater.
And then he's going to summon a level 4 tuner, like Rose Warrior, and make Black Rose? Like Rose Warrior? Like, really? I couldn't think of anything. I'm reaching, man. I'm reaching.
He's summoning the controller and then activating Trap Stun.
You know, if you're going to go ahead and go through with the summon, and like, how come you just don't Trap Stun him and then keep going?
Right. It seems like you should have done the Trap Stun before you committed to that summon. But
yeah, and if you're going to commit, at least make him waste resources for it.
But it's going to go through, and this is good because now that Marksman can attack directly, and he has not pitched Dragoons this game, so he can actually nab that from his deck.
All right. Now, only if he had title, it would have been game. So he's going to take a grand total of 3,600 after the 1,400 damage.
For a total of 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then
more back row. Okay, this is actually looking decent in Play Matter's favor, even though he's made some costly mistakes.
That trap stun looking to be very crucial in helping Play Matter go through with his plays.
Now, let's see if Duelrock can make another one of his miraculous comebacks again. Maybe a Raigeki or... No, he already used Raigeki, so maybe a Dark Hole or something nice.
No, it looks like he's just going to set what we can assume to be a Gear Gia armor, and he's going to set another back row.
So, he's going to activate Leviair, bring back Pike, flip up another trap stun, make, I don't know, something, go for game.
You know, he is activating the Leviair. And we can assume he's going to grab the Pike.
I think he's going to grab the Pike.
Duelrock asking for the target.
And that's really smart for Duelrock to ask for the target because now Duelrock knows his intentions. Exactly. He's not going to go for the Pike to, you know, have a Pike on the field.
Exactly. And that's going to be met with Vanities, which Abyss Sphere is going to be chained to that.
Okay. So it looks like Dark Matter, Play Matter, Gray Matter is trying to push for game right now. He doesn't have much of an option.
So he's going to bring out the lead.
I think right now is the time to push for game for Play Matter.
Because if Duelrock doesn't have the answer here, I mean, that's going to be it.
Why summon the 10 goldfish?
Maybe for a rank 4 play? Maybe he wants to make sure he has enough damage on board. I'm not sure. Okay. He attacks with the lead.
It's going to be met by the D Prison. We're pretty sure of it. But then
it's going to be met with the Mirror Force!
No! I was almost certain he didn't play Mirror Force, but that was smart, man.
Wow.
That was smart. I was almost certain he didn't play Mirror Force.
Wow, well... Duelrock88 with the answers. That is a huge loss, and all of those monsters are going to get banished because Dimensional Prison is Dimensional Fissure, rather, is on the field.
This game definitely goes to Duelrock. I think the match, he deserved it. Game 1, I think he ripped all the answers. Game 2, he ripped answers, but he lost. Game 3, Play Matter has nobody to blame but himself this time. A couple of really, really gutsy plays, but they did not pay off this time around.
I mean, granted, I don't even know, because if Duelrock did have a Dimensional Prison, and if that card set is armor, which we haven't seen it yet, so we can't confirm that, none of Play Matter's other cards could have gotten over that armor.
You are correct. That's what I was thinking.
So,
but remember, well, then why did you summon the 10 goldfish? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, the 10 goldfish...
Like, you still should have kept it.
So, Duelrock88 is going to flip the armor, which is going to be met by Breakthrough Skill.
I don't even know what to say. It still makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the duel's not over yet, but I mean, with only 2 cards, it's not looking pretty right now.
Yeah, and Murmo being that combo-based deck. Yeah. That Lin face down, I don't know, man.
Could be a 10 goldfish.
I mean, imagine if he did save that 10 goldfish. The first attack directly would have been met, or I'm pretty sure Duelrock wouldn't even attack, knowing that at the very least it would have been a Lin stronger than the Gear Gia armor. So he would have had to make some type of play to get over the Lin or whatever. Probably Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller would have been met again by the 10 goldfish.
But we're going to see Heartland Draco made.
And that's going to probably call it.
That's going to be its debut appearance for the tournament, allowing Duelrock to attack directly for 2,000.
Yeah, and I mean, provided that Play Matter finds a way to go on the offense, it's a wrap, fellas.
And that's going to be it. Play Matter is going to scoop, and Duelrock88 is going to move on to the top 8. Thank you all so much for watching this excellent match, and we will see you in the next video.